All I know is that.
So KULR stock is up over 25% today. You can see that this chart of the consolidation from left to right, it started to push up from this $1.77 up to about $2.65. So we just extend over that previous resistance, previous support, previous resistance there, and then now it's at that resistance again. It got a little bit rejected. It shot up to $2.65, got rejected, pushed down to about 240, and then as you can see here, it's absolutely crushing it in today's market session. So this is really interesting. We actually haven't touched this chart. As you notice, I just moved this over, but we just covered KULR stock about 2 days ago with some bullish sentiment around their overall direction and how they've been consolidating, and they're right at a support. We saw the stock really take off back in the end of 2024 from what was 30 cents up to $5.60. Now, at this point, we're most likely going to see either a rejection here continue down and start to see it sell back down, probably into this previous consolidation around $2.30, or hyperbole case would be we finally see it break above this resistance at $2.70 and start to see it really use it as a support. That's what we'd like to see. When we've gone around this level here earlier, when we've gone through some of the analysis and we did actually see some rejection at this price point in the past, we saw it shoot up above it one day here to $3.50, but couldn't hold above. That 200-day moving average is telling though. See this 200-day moving average? When it bounced on the 200-day moving average, then continued up here, that's when we started to see that it was going to hold this level and then use this level as a support. So now this battery company that's working in space, that has contracts with NASA, Lockheed Martin, and also has an upcoming SpaceX rideshare mission, is looking to break out above this level and do that again. So what we saw here is that bounce at the 200-day moving average. It's holding above this EMA, which oftentimes indicates bullish. If it was under, that would be the opposite, more bearish. And so the KULR rally does continue. Let's see if it actually breaks up to be truly bullish. If we get a break above this 270 price point, then the next levels could be up here in this 350 or higher to previous highs. And that margin for profit is about 100% or more. So we could definitely see that happen with KULR if it validates these key performance indicators. So, and I don't know that I've used key performance KPIs for this, but hey, that's what's going on. So KULR stock, really quick in the company's overview, you can see some of their partnerships. You got NASA, Lockheed Martin, Department of Transportation, Federal Aviation. The recent articles that we've had, we haven't had anything here into February, but we know that they're holding about $50 million in Bitcoin. All of their surplus cash is going there. And then we also know that they are building thermal management systems, carbon composite cathode technology to work on not just in batteries. Here you can see their batteries is their KULR One here, not just for battery technology to withstand extreme temperatures, and that's part of their test, I believe, sending them up into space with SpaceX in that rideshare mission that they're paying SpaceX to do. But I think that on top of that, they got some AI software. They have not just AI software in the battery space, so actually optimizing battery usage, but also they have a, I don't know if you can see it here, but they have a how do you say, drone technology that is going to be interesting. So if you search KULR, and we're going to get into more drone companies here, KULR Vibe software with ParaZero's Safe Air and Smart Air Trinity solutions. So essentially, there's a lot of vibrations that happen on some of these Apache helicopters, or in this case, the Marine Corps space, talking about Bell Boeing Osprey V-22 tilt rotor aircraft. And essentially what they do is they can increase the efficiency and robust technology here gives these aerial aircrafts the ability to essentially reduce vibration by 95%. So a lot of maintenance is because of the excessive vibration, or crashes happen because of excessive vibration. And essentially they have a software that is powered by AI that can make adjustments through the aircraft in real time to basically stop extreme cases of excess vibrations causing catastrophic damage to drones and helicopters by reducing mechanical fatigue that leads to system malfunctions, weakened performance, and maintenance issues that increase downtime and maintenance costs and pilot fatigue. And also on top of that, they have the Bitcoin fund. Personally, I think it's a great move to have a lot of excess cash in Bitcoin. See, they're still a penny stock at $622 million. That's a pretty small market cap. And you get into their financials, everything looks better year over year. See that net income up 63%, revenues up 4%, the net profit margins up 65%. Guys, these are good to see. And I get so excited when we talk about their Bitcoin investments for some reason. I don't know what it is, but I see that as, yes, there's hype, but at the same time, when you have companies that put their excess money into Bitcoin as opposed to cash, those are things that are very bold moves, but that could pay off very big for the financial statements. They have an average purchase price of under $100,000 on Bitcoin, and they have 50 million in it. So right now it's at 97,000. They might be down on this position a little bit. But when we look at the 3-month on Bitcoin and you kind of look at the consolidation that's happening, it's really interesting to see Bitcoin consolidate. I think in the near future, it did just bounce at 91,000. I think we could see it up to this 105 to 110,000 in the near term. Maybe it sells down a little bit more before getting there, but all of the technicals are pointing to that. Start to see the RSI and MACD potentially push up a little bit here. And if it breaks above that EMA, we could see that 109, 110. I think next time it touches this 110 range, 110,000, we could potentially see it make its next run. I don't know if that's going to be 125,000, something like that. But I'm a bullish person when it comes to Bitcoin and crypto. And I got positions in a lot of different companies and have even built my own crypto token before, which I'd like to do again. If you guys would like to learn about that one. The first one I never got onto a market. I just created it, did the tokenomics, and was fascinated by it. It was a Solana token, but we never launched it on the market, at least. I have it in a wallet I could pull up, but I didn't launch it to the public to buy. Hey, that would be interesting. Anyway, I'm really bullish on crypto. I think it's a good investment, and I think it's an alternative investment to some other less digital ways to store your money. We'll see if any opportunities present themselves at market open. If you'd like to be there, it's the second link down below in the description. That's Stockmate to watch me trade live every day at market open. You can do that. You can also learn with other traders and investors, get access to books and a free t-shirt if you join lifetime access. One of the great books that we have, you can see our earnings that we post each week here in Stockmate, but we also have this great book that I encourage most Stockmates to go take a look at. Essentially, it's the philosophy of the profitable trader. I wrote this book before ChatGPT existed, but I wrote this with your mindsets in mind and how to shape your mindset from ordinary to profitable. We talk about the difference, talk about some story in emotional IQ, how people learn. And if you want to learn how to build a trading plan and get some of the ingredients for profits, this is the place to do it. We talk a lot about mindset, what separates people that have a lot of successful trades or investments from people that don't or don't invest at all. We also talk about emotional IQ, which is a key thing when it comes to trading and investing. So for those of you guys who would like to join me at Market Open, second link down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you all. If I earned your thumbs up, hit that like button. Do consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.